Her mother had died and her father got married to another woman. Now, Cinderella was living with stepmother and her two stepsisters. They did not treat Cinderella well. Her stepmother made her do all the work in the house. She had to work throughout the day, sweeping, cooking, washing and so on. Even then, they did not give enough food to Cinderella. Her clothes were also dirty and torn. The stepmother and her daughters lived in comfort and splendor, but Cinderella had to sleep in the kitchen, which was her room. One day, her stepmother brought beautiful gowns for her daughters. She had come to know that the prince had invited them all to the royal palace on a special occasion. Cinderella, too, was keen to attend the royal ceremony, but she did not have a nice dress, so she was very sad. The stepmother got ready to go with her daughters.
Cinderella, keep our bed straight to sleep in and finish all the work. Don't take rest, otherwise you know what will happen.
Towards the evening, they had finished all their preparations for the ball. How do I look, Mother?
You look beautiful, girls. Just beautiful.
Cinderella built up all her courage and asked her stepmother, Mother, can I come to the ball, please?
Who, you?
You want to come to the ball too? Are you kidding?
Yes, it said that all young girls can come.
Is that your dress for the ball? The prince is looking for a wife, not for a maid, my dear.
Come on, girls. Let us not be late for the ball. And you make sure that you finished all the work before going to the bed.
Now, Cinderella was left all alone at home and looked very sad and gloomy. Just then, a fairy appeared with a flash. First, Cinderella did not understand what it was. She could not make out who it was. She was staring at the light. Gato, I have come here to help you, my beautiful Cinderella. Do not cry. You two will go to the ball at the castle.
But how can I? I don't have a rest of you for a ball.
Everything will be alright. As of now, I need some stuffs to get you ready. Bring a big pumpkin and 7 rats. Have faith in me. Cinderella could not understand why she wanted those stuffs, but still she did as she was told to do. Cinderella rushed to the garden and brought a pumpkin. And then she went to the attic and got her mice friends. That's good. Now just watch the miracle. She waved a magic wand and the pumpkin turned into a chariot and 6 of the rats into horses and one as the driver of the chariot. Cinderella could not believe her eyes.
But can I go? Please have a look at me.
The fairy turned to her. When she touched her with the magic wand, Cinderella's torn dress turned into a beautiful ball gown, and the slippers on her feet turned into beautiful glass shoes. She was no longer in a dirty dress. She was now in a splendid dress and was looking like a princess. She was amazed and couldn't believe her eyes. Now, not wait. Go and sit in the chariot.
I could thank you in a few kindness.
Go and enjoy the ceremony. But remember one thing. Just be aware of the time. At any cost, you'll have to come back by 12. Otherwise, everything will be changed to its original form.
I will surely take care of the time.
Saying so, she went, and her chariot stopped at the gate of the palace. She quickly went inside and joined the ceremony. As nice, but due to the magic of the fairy.
When the prince saw Cinderella, he was charmed by her beauty.
I wonder who she is. Who are you and where are you from?
It should not make any difference for you as to who I am and where I am from. Let's enjoy the celebration. Perhaps I don't think that we shall ever meet again.
But why? I hope that we will. May I have the pleasure to dance with you?
Yes, of course.
Cinderella was so lost in the dance and the conversation with the prince that she forgot the fairy's warning about time. Suddenly, she looked at the clock and, to her utter shock, it was about to strike 12. She remembered the fairy's warning, so she rushed out of the palace without saying anything to the prince. But in a hurry, she left one of her shoes on the steps.
The prince tried to follow her, but she already left. He picked up the shoe of Cinderella.
Minister,
Yes, my lord.
take this shoe and search for the girl to whom it belongs. I will marry the girl whose foot fits the shoe. Remember, do not come back without looking for the girl.
Sure, sir. I will quickly find and come back. Next day, the minister went door to door in search of the girl. He reached the house of Cinderella. The shoe came to stepsisters and they tried the shoe, but it did not fit their foot too. Then her stepmother asked Cinderella to try her luck in order to insult her.
Ha ha ha, Cinderella, why don't you try it on?
Why not, mother?
Cinderella tried on the shoe. To everyone's surprise, it fit her foot.
Oh no! How could this be?
The minister was taken aback.
Oh, there must be something wrong. This girl would never suit the prince. See her face and her dress. She is looking like as if she is coming from the pile of ashes. Tell the prince to marry either of my daughters.
Suddenly, the fairy appeared. You do not have any pretty goddess girl?
Saying so, the fairy waved her magic wand and Cinderella looked like a princess in the beautiful dress. Their stepmother and their daughters had to eat a humble pie. The minister took Cinderella to the palace. Seeing Cinderella in the palace, the prince was very happy. They got married and lived happily ever after.